Earlier last month, we took Holly to see an eye specialist in Salt Lake. We noticed a cataract forming in her eye, and we just knew we had to get it checked to make sure she's not in any discomfort, find out how bad it's affecting her vision, and see if there's anything like surgery that could help her see clearly again. This video shares the visit with the specialist, so if you're curious about what they said and what Holly was officially diagnosed with, definitely keep watching. We saw Dr. Amy Nollinger, who was recognized by the Utah Veterinarian Medical Association as Veterinarian of the Year. She was awesome.
It's all right.
Good girl.
You're okay.
Yeah, we're testing your tears.
Yeah.
That one got loose.
It's okay. We're almost there. Hi. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. I know.
You're doing so good.
Yeah. All right. All done.
Good job.
Photo of her though that I can share with you.
She has you or not.
Pupillary light reflexes.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's good. Tears okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Holly. She says, I got this one. And is she your only dog?
No.
Okay. What else do you have?
A bunch of Yorkies.
Okay. All right. So she has companions.
Yes.
You good girl. She says, yes, I am. How many do you have? No judging. No judging.
I have 11 total.
Oh, we have someone with like 14 chihuahuas.
Yes, PRA.
Okay.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I'll explain.
Okay.
Okay. So
Good girl.
I'm going to do a cross section of the eye. All right. Here we have the cornea, clear windshield of the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the iris, colored portion of the eye, nice hole out in the middle called the pupil. Okay. Lens lives behind the iris. This big open space is the vitreous, or the jelly-like substance in the back of the eye. The back portion of the iris is called the uvea. It continues as the retina. And we have our optic nerve. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I can't see her retina on the left side because the advanced cataract.
Okay.
That's that cloudiness that you're seeing.
Okay.
Okay. Whereas I can see it on the right eye, even though she is getting a cataract.
She is.
Okay. Now, there are many reasons why dogs develop cataracts. We can have genetic influences, we could have trauma, we could have metabolic diseases such as diabetes.
Okay.
We can have a primary retinal disease that results in secondary cataract formation. Okay. And as you can see, I was using my lights, checking. She has nice pupillary light reflexes. So when I shine the light inside her eyes, she does constrict. Okay. But in visualization of her right retina, I can see thinning to her retina, hyperreflectivity, and then blood vessel attenuation. Okay. So she no longer has beautiful oak trees. She has little quaky aspens.
Okay.
Okay. So it's very suggestive of something called progressive retinal atrophy, okay? And we often call it PRA for short. Now, this was something she was born with, okay? Definitively, I would have to do what's called an ERG or an electroretinogram, okay? I can tell you she clinically has it, right? So, removing her cataracts is not necessarily going to help her see, okay? Because she has this, and removing the cataracts, as this retina degenerates, it releases little toxins, they form secondary cataracts, okay? So just removing her cataracts doesn't address her primary retinal disease, okay? Now,
That's not good.
so will you turn on the overhead light and turn it all the way up? So here is a dog without PRA.
Okay.
Here is a dog with PRA, okay? And slowly but surely, we go like this.
Down and down and down and down.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's great that she has other companions to live with to help her along. That's probably in part why, you know, it's not as noticeable for her and for you, right? She has her whole little posse.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and it's something she's been dealing with, and she's done really well.
And I've never noticed, and she's 9.
Right.
Is that normal for people not to know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel terrible.
No. That's what, like, she's been acclimating her life.
Oh.
Right? Now, we do still have to control inflammation associated with cataract.
Okay.
Okay. And as little proteins leak from this lens, we often call it LIU, or lens-induced uveitis.
Mhm.
Okay. So we'll start her on an eye drop today. That's not going to take away the cataracts.
Okay.
This is not going to make us see better, okay, but it is going to help keeping the eyes comfortable. So twice a day left, once a day right, and then recheck 6 months. And then I saw Akiko there, great,
Good.
okay, very, very good. Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna cry.
But she doesn't know any different. Does that make sense? It would be like if I was born without a thumb, right? I would just accommodate.
Mhm.
And she has a whole little posse. Yeah, she has a whole little posse to live with.
So there's literally no way to ever make her eyesight better. No. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
She's like, but I'm fine, Mom.
I'm gonna cry. I love you.
Some people will advocate doing cataract surgery, and it can like make them see for a little.
Sorry,
bit.
this is my literal child.
No, it can make them see for a little bit. The problem is that it is very short-lived. It's fairly expensive surgery, and recovery, right? Is a lot for them, and so I'm not a big proponent.
Mommy's tissues.
Yeah, she said, okay. Yeah, so typically what happens is there are 2 types of retinal cells, rods and cones, okay? Cones do daylight, rods do night. So rods do color, or day vision, or excuse me, cones do color, day vision, rods do night vision, okay?
Right.
So typically they will begin to have rod degeneration. So many owners will notice that their dog, as soon as it starts to get dark out, they go to their bed, they're perfect,
Okay.
right? Really what it is we don't see very well, so we go to our safe place, okay? And then it progresses to day vision. I would say in visualization of her right retina, and like I said, I can't see the left retina, I wouldn't let her drive you home, okay? So
You're not allowed to drive home.
She would not pass a driver's license test based on that. But, you know, she literally doesn't know any different,
Okay.
She's not hurting, and these eye drops will help keep any inflammation associated with cataract under control so that we can keep her comfortable.
Okay. Do you think I should come back every so often?
Yep,
Ever
I
check
would
out?
like to see her in about 6 months.
Okay.
Okay. And obviously, in between there, if you're worried about something, she's squinting or rubbing or seems uncomfortable, please let us know.
Okay.
Okay.
You're so good. Look at those little cloudy eyes.
Little girl.
She really is.